Well, as many of you know, I use Durabak on my deck. Love it. It's absolutely wonderful for a coating that is non-slip, easy to clean. All we do is we take this little thing right here, which is a little deck brush I got at West Marine, and a little bit of floor soap, and wash the deck out and squirt it out the back. Problem is, when I was putting in the little drain for the deck, I dropped a bunch of epoxy down there, and I also dropped some foam when I was foaming the deck. So I got a couple of stains on it, and I couldn't get it up because obviously they're epoxy and two-part and all that kind of stuff, so it just bonded to it. So I called Durabak again and said, you guys carry anything that would be nice to go over the top of it? And they said, yeah, put the smooth over it. And so I ordered a quart of Durabak light gray smooth to go over the deck. Okay, so I just finished scrubbing the entire deck per Durabak, DurabakCompany.com's recommendation. They wanted me to take a wire brush and xylene and scrub the entire deck down to basically prep it for that new coat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and dump it into one of my paint buckets over here. These, actually not that one, this one right here. I'll clean it out, dump it in there, and then I'm going to use a very, very short nap roller. If you remember, the last roller had like lots of holes in it and almost looked like a sponge to allow the grippy stuff to be soaked up and put on there. But this doesn't have any because it's smooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake it up real good, pour it in there, roll it out. I'll let you know what the results are. Hopefully it matches nicely. It doesn't have too much of a batch dye difference, because I don't know if it's going to color the whole thing. We'll see. All right, so as you can see, I've got the Durabak in my little homemade liner down there so that I didn't contaminate it. I got my little light, small nap roller. I'm going to start up in front, and I'm just going to roll backwards. Load up the roller really good. And this stuff stinks. Thank goodness I'm outside. Seems to be a lot lighter than the first batch that's already down, but it'll probably dry lighter, I hope. Or dry darker, I should say. This is going to get creative. Well, I got the first coat down. I think that's all I really need, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it flash off for 20 to 30 minutes and then use what I have left right in the main center area just to kind of build it up. But I was able to cover up all my little goofs, and kind of actually looks smoother. Maybe that's the way to go with the Durabak, is to do a couple of coats of the textured and then put down a smooth, and that way you get kind of a rounded bump. It'll trap less dirt. I don't know. Costs a little more, but we'll see what it how it turns out when I'm finished. I'm pretty happy with it so far. All right, so it has been 24 hours since I laid down the coat of the smooth Durabak over my existing textured Durabak. I'm much happier with this. you can see there's actually kind of a little shininess to it. That's going to help keep things much cleaner. The way that the textured came out is almost like a dull or a flat finish, so it tend to always want to attract the dirt to it. With the smooth Durabak, it kind of rounded everything off, made it much nicer. You can see there's a bug over there, but it made it much nicer, and also is going to be much easier to keep clean because of being smooth. It's almost like gloss paint. Still has very good anti-skid properties. You can actually see on the roller, this is weird. It's like it expanded. So it's actually got kind of fluffy. All of it did this. It kind of got a little thicker once it got rolled on there. So I don't know if that's what it's supposed to do, but it actually kind of made it nice on the deck. So overall, the smooth stuff over the textured, absolutely the way to go, in my opinion. It's going to make it really, really nice to be able to keep that deck clean. So I hear Ice Cream Man. The kids are fixing to go crazy. Awesome. But yeah, so I'm good. The Durabak Smooth is wonderful stuff. Anybody should put this down. And then I'm going to call Corinthian Marine in a couple of weeks and send them my pattern and go with the snap-in carpet. Then we'll be 100% done. Well, still got to do the 1 to 10. But other than that, I think we're really ready to go. The wife said that Mother's Day needs to be on the lake. That makes me happy.